Okay everyone, welcome back to Batman Arkham Knight. We are gaming by Gaslight, and I'm actually recording the voiceover for this post-production, since I guess I got a bit too far ahead of myself last night while recording, and somehow lost the audio, which is quite embarrassing. So, let's see, this is actually going to be an interesting experience. So what are we doing to start off with? I've actually already forgot what I played last night. Looks like we're starting off the episode by going for a Riddler informant, which is usually pretty useful. Gives us a bit of insight into what's happening with Riddler's assorted riddle trophies and things he's leaving around.
Still can. I'll tell you everything I know. It'll do.
Okay. Alright. And back to the Batmobile. I'm assuming we're mostly planning on sticking to the script this time. Oh yeah, I was wondering what was going on with the breakable objects with those. I still haven't figured out how I activate those, though I'm assuming that those sort of block things, if you remember from a few episodes back, that were in the sides of buildings that I could pull out with the Batmobile's winch. I'm thinking that might be... I pull those out, and then that reveals the breakable object, and then I break it, which makes sense to me. Maybe there's a tool I need. I don't know. What are we doing here? I think we're going to go see Penguin, aren't we? That's where I planned on leaving things. If I'm not... Ooh, the Bank of Gotham. I didn't even notice that. Site of many a famous bank robbery. Oh yeah. We still need to move on with that. I'm wondering who is the person that's chaining these people to the wall or two walls, leaving their corpses on rooftops, has classic music going.
Still lurking around on rooftops.
You shouldn't have come here. Not tonight.
Look, are you kidding me? When I heard about Barb...
North Refrigeration. Tell me what you know.
Penguin's using freezer trucks to smuggle weapons out of Bloodhaven. Now, I think he's stockpiling arms right here in Gotham. The question is where.
Cobblepot's the best lead we have on Barbara. I need to find that weapons cache. If I can intercept one of his trucks, it'll lead me right to him.
Huh. If only you knew someone who's been tracking their movements. What? You didn't really think I'd come here without a plan, did you?
I'll handle this. You're needed back in Bloodhaven.
Come on, Bruce. Look, let me help. You can't do it all on your own.
It's too dangerous. I won't risk losing anyone else. Bloodhaven needs you.
All right. I can take a hint. But if you want to keep tabs on that truck, you're gonna need this. It's a prototype straight out of R&D. The old fox has outdone himself this time. I'll see you around, Bruce.
Excellent. Alright, so we've got the disruptor back.
I can disable enemy weapons using the disruptor's sabotage ammo.
Isn't that awesome? Also, Nightwing. Yeah, whole Batfamily's coming together for this one. Though, as I remember commenting in the audio that is now lost, does anyone else find it kind of weird? Actually, I'm assuming that's why I'm paused here. Anyone find it weird that Nightwing's voice sounds younger than Tim's, even though Dick is older than Tim?
I've only got 3 shots. I should pick my targets wisely.
Thugs teaming up and working
There's Joker again.
together.
He is really under our skin,
The crate's electrified now.
you might say.
Anyone trying to resupply
Terrible.
is in for a shock.
Terrible.
Buddy's face. You see me holding a grudge? Guess. See? One big happy.
That disabled the fire.
That was a terrible
If I use
joke
the
on my
disruptor
part.
again, it will explode when fired, knocking out the user and flooring anyone
Excellent.
nearby.
These freaks. How about I go
Equipment sabotaged. Time to introduce myself.
to the chapter and offer us a crap load of cash?
Alright, time to kick some ass.
Really?
Oh, there's one of those big guys there. As you no doubt know by now, he is inevitably gonna mess up my plans, I think, probably. They tend to. Oh. I'm actually... Nope, that guy with the gas canister managed to ruin my combo. I think I tried countering him, but I noticed him too late, so didn't really get a chance. Oh, and the big guy managed to hit me. They always do, don't they? I don't know what that guy was doing. Did you see him just punching off to the side there? Not even close to where I was. I'm not quite sure what he had planned in that one. Oh, it ruined my combo again. I keep letting these big guys throw me off. I'm gonna have to learn to deal with that in some way. Though I'm watching myself, I don't look that bad. Oh, and that was ridiculous.
This'll be easy.
At least in my opinion, though. Did anyone else agree that was kind of ridiculous that he was able to grab me and take me down like that, even though I was in the middle of an animation where I wasn't even on the ground? So he presumably shouldn't have been able to take me out. Here we go, trying to look cool with a big ground takedown. Just mashing that guy's ribs. Actually, it occurs to me we were facing the wrong way, so we possibly destroyed any chance of him having children.
Let's see. A truck full of weapons and explosives. I can use the Disruptor's tracker ammo to tag the vehicle and follow it across Gotham.
Excellent. Also, North Refrigeration.
Now I just need to give them a little motivation to lead me back to their house.
Not only thematically appropriate, but possibly a reference to Penguin's voice actor, Nolan North.
What did you forget?
No, no, no! It's Batman! Get the hell out of here!
Subtlety works. If they hear the car, they'll be spooked. I need to follow them to the vehicle. Tracker will remain locked, even through buildings, as long as I keep the target in view and within range.
Yes.
The hell are you
Pretty much the
doing?
first
You trying to kill us?
mission that forces us not to use the Batmobile,
Where are we going? Back to the lockup.
which is pretty
Are you
interesting, I
stupid?
think.
That'll lead him right back to Cobblepot. So what do I do? Just keep driving. Maybe we can lose him.
Oh, those bugs. They never learn, do they? They think they can lose the Batman?
You see him? I'm driving here. Okay, I can't see him. You think we lost him? How do I know? Keep looking. We gotta be sure before we head back.
I've actually been recording a lot of episodes lately, so this is probably not going to go up for a day or two,
With the damn bag.
this particular episode, after I've recorded it. I mean, the way I set up my schedule, I actually do tend to have my videos go live
We lost
a
him.
couple,
Thank
well, about a
God.
day
Head back
before,
to the
or,
hideout before he
yeah.
finds us
I sort of
again.
record and edit one day, then I upload another day, and then it goes live the day after that. So there's always a bit of a lag between when I'm making these episodes and when
Couldn't even keep
you
up
guys
with this
actually get to see
piece of
them and
crap.
give your feedback. So I suppose I should try to reduce that sort of lag between making the video and making it viewable, because for all I know, you guys have some really critical tips for me that, well, in any of the games I play on my channel, that might help me. Or, worse still, from my perspective, is you guys might
They led me straight to Penguin's weapons cache.
notice that I'm doing something horribly, horribly wrong and are trying to correct me, and I'm unable to actually do anything about it for a day or two.
Hey, Bats! Don't forget this, chump!
Yeah, I'm not entirely sure where Joker was for that one, but I'm pretty sure it's around here, if I'm remembering correctly, that I start getting a bit sloppy with the Predator sections. Maybe. Maybe not. And it was inevitable. Oh yeah, there we are. He saw me. I think he missed. Oh, this is pretty cool. Alright. I also am a little concerned as I'm watching myself here that I might be relying a bit too much on detective mode. 'Cause I'll be honest, when I'm playing on my own time, in any of the Arkham games, I tend to... I don't know if everyone else does this as well, but I tend to really keep detective mode on for these segments. Maybe more than I should, as we can see right here. I'm falling back into the old habits. Oh yeah, this guy's gonna see me. But we're going to... Oh. I can't believe that worked, but I just love how powerful, like even more than usual, how powerful you feel as Batman in these segments. And by usual, I mean in the previous games. I seem to be able to get away with a bit more at times.
The roof was heavily protected. This must be the way inside.
Okay, so just destroying the guns before we go inside, because I figured, why not? Pretty sure we're getting experience points for them, so there's no reason not to destroy them. I think we get experience points for them. Maybe we don't if it's not part of the Predator section, and I should have destroyed these while there were still thugs active. Oh well, they're down now, so we don't have to worry about them. Though I guess if I left them, maybe they would go away on their own. I don't really know. And then there's the J-Man again.
Come on, do something. You're making me look stupid here.
You know what occurs to me? I wonder when we're... Oh, you can say something? I wonder when we're gonna run
What do we do about the band?
into Harley Quinn. How do you think she'd feel having, or knowing that Batman is slowly turning into her Joker?
This is gonna be great. He doesn't even know you're here. Come on.
I've got something to say. As you're aware, and this truly breaks my heart, lads, we've been working with the other freaks to take down the Bat together.
We're gonna listen to his speech, by the way.
It's been hard.
So
But
just
look
shut
on
up
the
for a moment.
bright side. We're bloody rich. Look at it all. Lovely, lovely money. And it's all mine.
What about our share?
Don't worry, son. You'll get yours, I promise. Now, any more stupid bloody questions?
What do we do next?
We wait. Just keep handing out guns to any loser who comes in here with a fistful of cash. This arrangement with Scarecrow is strictly short-term. The clown's dead, and Batman soon will be. Then Gotham's ours for the taking. And I am going to take. I want it all. If someone even looks at this city, I want my cut.
Then we killed Dent and the others, right?
Two-Face killed my brother back in Arkham City. He should be dead, not robbing banks.
Now that's not very nice, is it?
You don't pay us to be nice.
Give that man a cigar. Of course we're gonna kill that ugly, twisted son of a bitch. We're gonna kill them all, lads.
Alright. Time for the surprise attack. There we go.
The Arkham Knight.
Also watch
Barbara
this.
Gordon. Tell me where they are. So that's who we had. The
Oh,
commissioner's
look at that. Here it
little
comes.
girl.
I'll break every bone in your body, Cobblepot.
They were going to see some geezer called Simon Stagg. I
Oh.
think he runs a pharmaceutical company or something.
Isn't Batman awesome?
Do not lie to me.
I'm not. I swear. They said he's about to leave Gotham. Those airships over the West River, it belonged to him.
Put him
Oh.
down.
Here we go.
Shoot, Bat.
Won't do you any good. Scarecrow's gonna break you. You are going down, Batman.
Hold 'em steady, fellas. I've been working on my swing. Watch and learn. Gonna knock his head right out of the...
Nice.
This is you handling it, right? Now, don't worry. You can thank me later.
I'm gonna end you.
I feel games like Arkham Knight here, they do QuickTime events right. By which I mean, they don't just have you press some random button. They actually have you, like, actually press the button you'd play during regular gameplay. Which, in my opinion anyway, is what a QuickTime event should be. It's just, you know, it's combining the gameplay with the cutscene, basically. That's what I'm saying. Instead of, you know, like, some games, their QuickTime events, they're like hit A, hit B, hit X, hit square, you know, whatever your controller happens to be. And the buttons, they have no logical context within the control scheme of the game. They're just there random to see if you can press a button quickly. And I guess I understand the reason for QuickTime events in games, but if I were a game designer, that's how I would do QuickTime events. Is it's just the regular game controls, except you're using them in a cutscene in order to make your character do something cool. And I completely ruined my combo there by just doing a bit of experimentation to see how Nightwing plays, because I forget already from Arkham City what his control scheme is. But it actually is pretty much the same as it was in Arkham City. I also love those dual character takedowns. Because, I mean, you get a cutscene every single time showing the characters just kicking ass, and that's awesome. Together, no less. And after all, isn't that how you should take thugs down? As a family. Exactly.
We can't let any of these weapons get onto the street. This cache needs to be destroyed.
Alright, it actually takes me far longer than it should to figure out how I'm supposed to take out this weapons cache. As you'll see in a moment.
Bruce, you need to let me help.
I had it under control. I told you, I need you back in Bloodhaven.
No, Scarecrow, these weapons, this all affects Bloodhaven too. The best place for me is here. Look, with the amount of weapons Penguin has been running into Gotham, this cannot be everything.
He must have other caches in the city. Search this place for evidence. It should help us locate more of Penguin's refrigeration trucks.
What a wanker. Let's put him out of business, eh? Seriously? Do you believe that accent? Bet he only puts it on to sound scary.
Alright. Yeah, this is the part where it takes me far longer than it should to figure things out. I bet if I watch, it says on screen somewhere. No? No, apparently it doesn't. Yeah, because basically the blast radius is what's going on here. I believe right now I'm mashing the button trying to get it to detonate, but it won't. I'm supposed to close the vault door. Let's see how long it takes me to figure that out. I think I just try going over to the other side. I try leaving the building. Yeah.
Pull that trigger and
It's funny how hindsight works, isn't it? Yeah, where you realize how silly you were being after the fact.
I can't leave without destroying Penguin's
Alright,
guns.
come on. You can figure it out. Come on.
Shutting the vault door will contain
There you
the
go.
blast.
You have to have the game tell you what to do. Tisk, tisk, sir. That's me, apparently,
Please,
criticizing myself.
What are you doing? Bat, come on. Don't lock me in here. I'll do anything. Want your laundry done? I'll do it. Help out, Alfred. You got it. I wouldn't like to be that guy.
Yes.
I'm not far enough away to detonate.
And
the
still, it
explosive.
won't let me blow it up. I figure the logical conclusion is to hide behind this card here. And of course, we've unlocked a new mission of sorts. I bet we gotta hang out with Nightwing more if we go ahead and do that. But we'll get back to that later. Also, I kind of don't like how, maybe it's just me and I haven't figured it out yet, but there doesn't seem to be an option to go first person in the vents anymore.
Alfred, find out everything you can about Simon Stagg.
The pharmaceutical magnate? Of course, sir.
Now, what have we got here? A good old-fashioned ambush. Oh, you wait there, Bats. Let your dear old Uncle Jay sort out these chumps. I can handle it, though it has been a while. Maybe a little rusty.
Also, that riddle, we'll have to come back for that, because well, most of the riddles and things I'm probably going to end up leaving until after oh, where are you, J-Man? You're laughing again. We'll have to Yeah. Oh, man, that laughter is contagious and distracting. Yeah, I'm actually surprised. Oh, no, I'm trying to use my various tools instead of immediately thinking, hey, activate the remote Batmobile. Especially because on my way in, I noticed that car park you'll see over there.
How are we going to get out of this mess? Don't look at me. I'm an incorporeal being.
Because in fact, I actually remember now, my original commentary that I have, of course, lost, I commented on that parking garage, car park, whatever you want to call it.
See any gadget coming from inside this room. I need to figure out another
Yeah.
way.
I commented on it, but then it took me this long in order to actually figure out how
I
to...
need to find somewhere I can get
or
a
what
clear
to do.
shot to take out the militia ambush.
Did we get him? I don't know. I think so. Go and check. Find the body. No. You go. But you said you'd hit him. Well, I made a mistake. It was definitely you. You're the sniper. I'm more of a close-range fighter. Since when? Since now. So what? We just wait and see what happens? He's probably dead anyway. Of course he is. Professionals. He didn't stand a chance. Exactly. We should just go collect the check and get out of this damn city. Can't wait. I hate this place. It's always raining and it stinks.
Alright, so we're looking around. Now it's time to take out all the trash. And, oh, I knew it! I thought I'd taken that out in one shot for some reason, that turret on the right. But I didn't. As you can see, I overlooked it.
I need to take out all of the militia forces and the turrets before...
I don't know why I thought I
engage
took
the
it out in
remote
one
control.
hit, since the other took several shots. But there we are. So off to see Simon Stagg, who, if I recall, in the comics is more of a metamorpho villain, I think?
Personally, I would have used...
I remember him from that Flash TV show that came out last fall?
What do you have on Simon
Winter?
Stagg?
Whenever.
Now, let's see. The CEO of Stagg Enterprises, a company that specializes in advanced medical research and development.
I'm heading to Stagg's airships now. Scarecrow was on his way there, and that's our only link to finding Barbara.
The threat analysis indicates that Founders Island is covered by the militia's long-range radar and missile launchers. The Batmobile will be detected and targeted as soon as you cross the bridge.
Don't worry, Alfred. I'll go in on foot and stick to the rooftops. Find me the schematics of those airships.
Right away. Best of luck, sir.
Speaking of the Flash TV show, it's a golden age, isn't it, for us comic book fans? I mean, it seems like every year there's a dozen comic book movies coming out of varying quality.
Sir, Stagg's airships...
I won't get into any arguments about what movies are good and what ones are bad, because there's a certain, I guess, subjectiveness to what makes a good movie, especially when it comes to what makes a good comic book movie. But anyway, there's comic book movies coming out every year. We're getting all kinds of superhero TV shows. Now, personally, rather than the Batman movie reboot that we're, I guess, going to be getting, don't get me wrong, I'm looking forward to Man of Steel, and I hope the Justice League movie ends up being amazing. But I don't know about the rest of you, but I would honestly prefer they just made a bunch of TV shows instead. Like, to accompany the Flash, if we had a Batman show, Superman show, Green Lantern, etc., etc. And maybe it's just me, but I think that would be far better than just a couple of movies. Because movies are, by nature, they're big budget affairs, and and they're just not as frequent. And plus, I think TV in general, especially in this wonderful era where we don't even have to rely on cable or anything. Actually, in this generation, how many people still even watch cable and don't use streaming services like Netflix or something? I mean, I shouldn't talk. I still watch cable. I haven't moved on to things like Netflix yet. But that's probably because I'm broke and something or other. I just realized how odd the logic is. I'm broke, but I can afford cable. Whereas, okay. We'll just pretend my logic makes sense. Anyway, getting back to the whole, like, why TV shows would be better than movies thing. Sure, movies are bigger budget and all that cool stuff, but the difference I see is TV shows have the potential to be even more like comics because you have an ongoing series. Alright, that's about it for this episode, so thank you all for watching, and I will see you next time.